Alright, here is a video look at the Hammond Collection Jurassic Park Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't collect a lot of Jurassic Park dinosaurs. I do have a few, but this one just everybody was getting it and showing off pictures and how cool it was, and so I had to pick one up. This is just the regular release. I found it at Target the other day. They did do a San Diego Comic-Con version that had a slightly different deco overall with like some wet, rainy effects as if it had been standing out in the rain, and then the toilet with the lawyer from the first movie, so you could reenact the scene where he eats the guy off the toilet. But like I said, that didn't need the Comic-Con version, but it was just a really neat T-Rex for a lot of different reasons. One, you can see it's very long. It doesn't hardly fit in here. The tail comes as a separate piece right here, and you have to plug it in the box. So if the box looks short, it's just because the tail's a different piece. But it's got soft, pliable rubber back here. It may actually have a bendy wire in there. Wasn't sure about that, but it does in fact seem to hold a position when you bend it. And then there's you can see where it connects right there. There's a hinge there at the kind of at the butt, the cloaca-ish, where it rotates around. You got the leg joints. His feet are a little overly large proportionally, but they have to be to support this thing. So like, it's one of those things that's a compromise I'm willing to accept because they support him. But there's a joint there at the ankle itself, and then right there, and then a dual hinge knee, and then the hip joint that can go out as well as front to back. And some the arm joints, I wish they'd molded they can move up and down, and I wish they'd made that joint in a slightly different position in angle to the rest of the forearm, because there's a few positions where it's just hard to get it to move. It seems to have gotten a little better with use, but like some of the range of motion in that hinge, you couldn't get the leverage to really move it when I first got him out of the box. But he's got a little elbow and then a little wrist swivel and hinge there for the tiny little hands. Neck joints, double neck joints, a mid-torso swivel joint there, and of course the jaw's open. And these are kind of almost creepily, I almost feel like real flesh. They're a little, if you're not prepared for it, almost feels a little gross the first time you touch them, but some little flappy jaw liner there, and then the tongue is also kind of rubbery and can move up and down within the mouth. But that does allow those jaw, there's a term for them, the skin flaps here inside the jaw to expand as you open his jaw. It's her jaw, I guess, technically for Jurassic Park. And close it. Also the eyes, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but they've got like a lenticular effect. So the eyes kind of follow you however you turn it. Let me see if I can get up here on the eye itself and show that off. There you can see the eye kind of follows you as you move around it, which for most poses is fine. There are a few angles where you get it at where it looks like he's just or she's just got a blank pupil, but for most angles that it works really well, that lenticular effect on the pupil. But yeah, very large, very big T-Rex. And for comparison, this is a stegosaur I got. I don't think it was from the last movie. I think it may have been from 2 movies ago, the first Jurassic World movie. Maybe it was from the second one. But there's a stegosaur, because you have to have a stegosaurus and Tyrannosaurus. Are they in scale? I don't know. I think Tyrannosaurus was a little larger in comparison to Stegosaurus, based on what I remember from childhood, but it's been a long time since I've pulled out a scale comparison chart for dinosaurs. And just to keep it relevant and on-brand, there he is with Iron Factory's Grimlock. She is. You need to remember that all the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were, in fact, female. I'm not doing that intentionally, and I apologize for any offense given because it's not intentional. I'm trying to be better about that. Anyway, there is the Hammond Collection Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park. Very cool. I'm going to need to find a place for it on a shelf somewhere with the Stegosaurus, I believe. And then they may do a Hammond Collection Stegosaurus and a Triceratops, and we'll see how many of these we actually end up getting. But very cool, very neat. They have them at Target. I think the Hammond Collection is a Target exclusive line, but Amazon did have this as well. Actually, that reminds me, I think I need to cancel an order for this on Amazon. Anyway, there is the Hammond Collection T-Rex. Very cool. Check it out.